here to preach to you. The last thing we want at your age, the last thing any of us want is for somebody to preach to us, right? I just came to share my story. I came to share my story because of how my journey has led me to this point on this stage and how I might have grown up just like some of you, and by sharing this story, it might make a difference. There's a few people I'll talk about in this talk that made a difference in my life, that said something special to me, that pushed me through some things in my life that I'll share with you today. My whole life has been about football. Because of the story my mom told me about my dad, never knew my dad. My dad wasn't in my life until I was 25 years old. So I didn't have him as a father figure. But here's something that some of you may be able to relate to. I actually have 4 or 5 fathers in my life. My mom was in and out of relationships over and over and over again. 4 or 5 dads that went through my life, and truthfully only one of them made a little bit of a positive benefit in my life, that he taught me how to drive. I didn't have the greatest influence from a father figure in my life, nor did my brother, nor did my sister. We all had different dads. We all had different dads. Again, remember what I'm telling you. I'm not telling you to feel sorry for me, because I never wanted anybody to feel sorry for me once I realized certain things in life. Played football through high school and went to junior college. I had to go to junior college because my grades weren't good enough to move on to college, but I knew I wanted to play football. I knew that I wanted to play football, and there's 2 things I want you to get from me today, and one of them is your dream. You've got to have a dream. If you guys don't have a dream, if you don't have that dream, it gives you no direction. A dream will drive you. A dream will give you energy. A dream will give you passion to go beyond your circle of life of where you are right now. So, I went through junior college. I left junior college and went to Western Illinois University. I left Western Illinois University, then I went to the Indianapolis Colts right out of college. Left college to go to the Colts to play professional football. I couldn't pass a physical, and in the NFL, if you can't play, you don't get paid. That's plain and simple, so I had to retire. That dream was still there. That passion, that drive. I could run again, I could walk again. I mean, I kid you not, I spent 2 weeks on the floor, not being able to walk. Things don't work right. You haven't experienced pain until your back doesn't work, and then it keeps your core from working. But I still had the dream. I never once thought about not playing again. I just had to get myself healthy again. One more time. By this time, people are saying, dude, give it up. You've done, and when you're young, you don't understand. I was thinking, I failed at this. I have failed at this. I didn't fail. By the time you're 30, you start thinking straight. I'll tell you right now, between the ages of 17 and 27 or 30, we don't think right. We got too much energy, we want to go do too many things, we want to go have so much fun, and we just don't think clear. That's part of being your age. That's part of being 20 and young with money in your pocket. You just want to go out there and live your life. What's going on? Why do you need to talk to me? He said, the sheriff department just called and said they've got Harvey Harrington in jail for murder. I said, what are you talking about? He said, Harvey Harrington, your information, they've got somebody in jail under your name, so they don't know if it's him or if it's you, but they're looking for you because they think that you killed somebody. It was my brother. Why did my brother make a decision to do that and I didn't? He chose to not make the right choice. He chose to do what he wanted to do in life and got involved. I had the same gang members around me. I had the same gang members, even tougher because I was older, around me, but I made a choice to never ever go with them. When they went right, I went left. Now I'll tell you about my sister. My sister made a choice to hang out with the wrong people. She had to leave the state until they caught all 4 of those guys. It's choices that we make. It is choices that we make. I used to ask myself, why? Why am I different? Why did I choose? And what it came down to is I had a dream. I had a dream that took me away from my friends. I had a dream that carried me beyond and helped me do something outside of hanging out after school with the wrong people. Look at your crowd that you're hanging around with. Is your crowd a positive crowd or are they a negative crowd? Picture your life. If you stay on the track that you're going on right now with the decisions you're making in life, if you stay on that track right now, where will your life be? My brother was 16. He knew better. My sister was 21 or so. She knew better. You know better, right? Don't we all know better? Honestly, when you think about it, don't we all know better? In life, no matter what life throws you, no matter where you live, you have to tell yourself, I know better. So I came here to share with you about personality profiles. Who you are. Right now at you guys' age, if you're junior high students, you're just creating this personality. But right now at you guys' age, from seniors on back, you have a set personality, one or two. We got 4 personalities that people have. She's non-stop active energy. She's that kid in the class, ooh, me. That kid that you might find annoying sometimes with all of that energy that's non-stop, that's just a party. We got to go do this. We got to get things done. That's how this kid is in our household. She is the life of our house. That's called an I personality. Can any of you guys think of who that person is? Anybody? Right here. We got that person right here. High energy. But she is a submissive, kind-hearted, soft, loving, caring person. If you say, hey, what do you want to eat? She's going to say, whatever you want. What do you want to do today? Whatever you want. She loves to serve people. D personality. 3% of you in this room, by statistics, are D personalities. D personalities are dominant, demanding people. They're doers, they're drivers. They want to get it done. And for example, if you're a D and your mom or dad's a D in the house, you probably don't get along. You were born grown. You don't want anybody to tell you what to do, anybody to tell you how to do it. See? So if you don't have a plan, and you don't have a goal, and you don't have a dream, or no one has told you what you're good at, and you don't know and you don't figure that out, imagine where your life goes. If you don't have a direction, if I don't have an out or a direction to get to that door, I'm taking the long way and I may never make it. That's why it's so important to have a dream, to know what you were put here on this earth to be, because you all were. My mom gave me a pair of steel-toed boots when I was in high school. And I said, what are these for? Winter? She said, no, when you graduate from high school, you're going to go get a job in one of the steel mills in Chicago, and that's what you're going to do. But I used those boots to push me. I kept those boots all the way through college. Every time I opened my closet, there they were. There's your life, but here's the life that you want. I used to really not like my mother in high school because she didn't know how to love me. I had to teach my mom to say I love you. I don't know, don't raise your hands, but maybe some of you in this crowd, you don't even say that in your house. I had to tell my mom before I ever heard it from her that I love you. And it was so hard for me because I'd never heard it as a kid. But every time I said it, it got easier. And now she says it to me. She wasn't taught it, so how could she have taught it to me? She wasn't taught, you hear the story, go to school, get a good education, get a job. And sometimes your parents say, I just got to get them grown. I just want to get them grown and get them out of my house. I can hear people saying that. And they don't know any better, but you have a choice to make. Here's something, if you find yourself at 23 years of age or older saying, would you like fries with that? Thank you for shopping at Walmart. I work for a guy mowing his lawns. If you find yourself above the age of 23 doing that, you've gone in the wrong direction in life. Right now is the time for you guys to figure out what you're supposed to do. Those are high school jobs, and I'm not dogging on anybody. My mom used to work at a hotel putting bed sheets up. But you don't have to do that. You should be working at McDonald's right now. You should be mowing lawns right now. You should be doing those jobs. But you have an opportunity right now, because you've got all these great teachers here to help you to go out and get your education and create a job to give you the things that you want. What is your definition of success? And a goal. How do you get it? How do you figure out your dream if you don't know? What do people say you're good at? What do people complimented you on? What do you like to do? If I told you when you turn 21 and you get out of college and money is never going to be an object for you, you're going to have all the money you want, what would you do every day for the rest of your life? If you take this one thing from me that I'm telling you today is to have a dream and make really smart choices. I know you want to have fun, and you should. I know you want to hang out with your friends, and you should, but you've got to think about it. Stop for a moment, for one moment. If somebody had told Tony, stop for one moment and think about what that car ride can do. Tony might be a millionaire today playing professional football. I used to feel guilty about my sister's life. If I didn't leave to go to college, I would have been wearing those steel-toed boots. If I stayed home, maybe my sister wouldn't be in the place that she is. But I had to save my own life. When you're growing up in a certain environment, you got to save your own life. You've got to make the right choices to save your own life. And let your dreams lead you out. You have the opportunity to be somebody special. Somebody in this crowd today I know is hearing me. You have. If I could sit here and you wanted to talk to me one-on-one, I can tell you, you have the capabilities of being somebody special. Thank you guys for having me. If you have any questions,